Very good evening, everyone. Warm welcome. Aapka namaste. We are going to start today's session of soul purification. We are already doing a lot of purification every single day based on a different topic. Today, our topic is, as usual, we are usually doing the healing on pairs, right? So every day we take up one weakness, and the next day we take a weakness which is completely opposite to that. Just to understand that weaknesses are of various kinds, of various nature, and whether they have many angles to it. So, for example, if too much of anger is a weakness, then having zero anger, not being able to stand up for yourself, not being able to protest is also a weakness, right? So, this is the way we are healing. We are healing it in opposite pairs. So, yesterday we had done the healing for hatred energy. If you have hatred energy within yourself, you have lack of love. Hatred means lack of love, correct? So if there is lack of love, then how do you heal that weakness? Today, we will take just the opposite energy, and that is too much of love. So today, the healing that we will do, the weakness that we will heal is too much of love, too much of attachment to people and to anything, not only to people, to anything. This is our topic today. Extreme amount of attachment is a big weakness of a soul. And if you do not heal this weakness, you will have a lot of hurt and pain. You will have a lot of sufferings in your life. Excessive attachment causes a lot of relationship challenges. It causes a lot of stress, and it also affects you as a soul because you get attached to the physical body, to the physical realm, to the physical activities a lot. And so the soul suffers. So I will just explain this thing to you in Hindi as well as I just said it in English. Excessive attachment यानी कि बहुत ज़्यादा किसी चीज के साथ जुड़ जाना, बहुत ज़्यादा अगर हम लोग किसी चीज के साथ, किसी इंसान के साथ, किसी थॉट फॉर्म के साथ, किसी एक्टिविटी के साथ अगर अपने आप को जोड़ लेते हैं, ये क्या होता है, हमें लगता है हमारे अंदर अतिरिक्त प्यार है उस इंसान के लिए, उस रिश्ते के लिए, उस भावना के लिए, उस एक्शन, उस काम के लिए हमारे अंदर अतिरिक्त प्यार है, इसलिए हम उससे अपने आप को बहुत ज्यादा जोड़ लेते हैं. लेकिन जब हम बहुत ज्यादा जोड़ लेते हैं तब क्या होता है, सबसे पहला हमें बहुत दुख और तकलीफ से गुजरना पड़ता है. नंबर 2, हम अतिरिक्त एक्सपेक्टेशंस लगाने लगते हैं जिसके कारण हर्ट एंड पेन होता है. तीसरी चीज जो सबसे हानिकारक है, हम उस अटैचमेंट के कारण अपनी सोल को भूल जाते हैं और हम पूरी तरह से फिजिकल वर्ल्ड से जुड़ जाते हैं, फिजिकल लोगों से जुड़ जाते हैं, फिजिकल बातें, फिजिकल काम से जुड़ जाते हैं. So these three things are the biggest problem when you have a weakness of excessive attachment with you. Now let me give you examples, because until unless I give you examples, it's sometimes tough to believe that too much of love can also be harmful. Now let me consider a relationship of a mother and a son. Okay, I'll take very common examples. Please do not relate them to you, huh? I'm taking blanket examples. I do not know your story, so I'm not taking your example. Let me just take a blanket example of a mother and a son. They love each other too much. Dearly they love each other, the mother, the son. However, if they have excessive attachment, then what will happen? One day the son will definitely get married. That is a very normal thing, isn't it? A new person will walk into the life. If you have excessive attachment, when this new person walks into the life, you will not be able to accept this new person as an addition to the family. Rather, you will feel that this new person is coming between the mother and the son. And this person is not an addition, rather, she is dividing the family. Can you get my point? जब तक हमारे अंदर बहुत हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप है, हेल्दी लव है, अतिरिक्त अटैचमेंट जब नहीं है माँ और बेटे के बीच में, जब बेटे की शादी होती है हमें लगता है हमारे घर एक नया मेहमान आ रहा है, एक नया परिवार का हिस्सा आ रहा है, नई बहू आ रही है जो हमारे घर में जुड़ने वाली है। लेकिन जब एक्सेसिव अटैचमेंट होता है तब हमें क्या लगता है, एक ऐसा इंसान आ रहा है जो माँ और बेटे को दूर करने आ रहा है। आप समझ रहे हो कि जस्ट थॉट फॉर्म से कैसी चीजें बदल जाती है। Instead of feeling that a new person is getting added, we feel that, oh my god, this person is going to come and divide the family. This is something which is a tremendously dangerous thing if you have excessive attachment, excessive love, too much love. Anything when done in a too much level is harmful. Too much of love is also harmful. Now let me take other examples. Say for example, two friends, just two girlfriends, two childhood friends. From childhood, two girls are together or two boys are together. They are dear friends. If their friendship is at a very healthy level, it's perfectly fine. But if there is excessive attachment, what will happen? School, everybody is together. Maybe they will not be together in college. Maybe they will not be together in university. Maybe they will not be together in their jobs. If there is excessive attachment, they will not be able to accept other people, other new friends coming into their lives. What will happen? Hurt and pain, sadness, sorrow, trauma, and then blaming each other. I was there for you, you were not there for me. So, any relationship, no matter which relationship you consider, if there is excessive attachment, if you do not know how to detach yourself in the right time, in the right way, then there is inevitable hurt and pain, inevitable sufferings. And this causes a big weakness to the soul. Let me take non-living examples. If you are excessively attached to your car, if you're excessively attached to any object in your home, remember when, like human beings, every object also has an perishing day. एक ना एक दिन आपकी गाड़ी, आपका घर, आपका कोई भी म्यूजिकल इक्विपमेंट, आपके खिलौने, आपका टीवी, आपका लैपटॉप, आपका फोन, कुछ भी नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट भी अगर है, एक दिन उस चीज को जाना है फॉर श्योर। कोई भी चीज परमानेंट नहीं होती है। If you are excessively attached to a certain object, then again when that object goes away or when that object fails or when that object needs to be replaced, you will have sufferings. Also, remember you are a soul. The soul has a life to move on. The day your physical body will die, maybe that non-living object is still there. I'll give you simple examples. अगर मैं अपने घर से बहुत attached हूँ, ये मेरा घर है, इसे मैंने बनाया है, मेरे खून पसीने के मेहनत से ये घर बना है. I have lived my whole life, my 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years of my life in this house. I am excessively attached to my house. Chalo, the house will remain. The house is still going to remain. But one day I will die. My physical body will die, my soul will go in the journey. If I am excessively attached to my house, my soul will not get easy freedom. My soul will stay back on planet Earth, and I'm going to constantly feel what will happen to my house now. Will my children divide my house and take it away? Will they take care of my house? Will they sell my house and to some builder, and some builder will come and make some shopping complex on my house? Oh my God, what will happen to my house? What is happening? I, the soul, I am connected to my house in such a way that I am not getting freedom. After dying, after the physical body dies, what is my work? I am supposed to go towards my real home, right? भगवान के घर जाना है, मेरा असली घर जाना है जहां से आए थे. पर हम क्या करेंगे? अगर हम अपने फिजिकल बॉडी से अटैच्ड है, अगर हम अपने फिजिकल घर से अटैच्ड है, अपनी ज्वेलरी से अटैच्ड है, अपने कपड़ों से अटैच्ड है, अपने किसी भी फिजिकल ऑब्जेक्ट से अगर हम अटैच्ड हैं, तो हमारा सोल फ्रीडम नहीं ले पाएगा, जर्नी में आगे जा नहीं पाएगा. वो पीछे पड़ा हुआ रहेगा. अरे मेरे कपड़ों का क्या हुआ, मेरे गहनों का क्या हुआ, इतने सारे गहने रखे थे उनका क्या हुआ, बिजनेस, मेरे बिजनेस का क्या हुआ, who is going to look after my business? The soul will not get freedom. In Hindi sometimes we have a very common term and we say bhatakti हुई आत्माएं. है ना? So who are these bhatakti हुई आत्माएं? Those who cannot go into their journey, who are stuck with something on physical earth because of excessive attachment. This is called too much love. बहुत ज्यादा प्यार, अतिरिक्त प्यार अपने बिजनेस से, अतिरिक्त प्यार अपने घर से, अतिरिक्त प्यार अपनी गाड़ी से. So when you just love, if you have the healthy form of love, you will know how to give freedom. This is a very common question when people ask me this, because I've taken a session on attachment detachment before also. People often ask me, how do I understand where is healthy attachment and where is excessive attachment? Difference कैसे समझ में आएगा? So the difference is that level where you can give freedom very easily. अगर वो सामान है, बहुत अच्छा, नहीं है, it's okay, I can live without that object. When you can say this easily, when you can give freedom easily, that is called healthy love. That is called healthy practice of attachment and detachment. Even a relationship. आज मेरा बेटा मेरे साथ है, बहुत अच्छा, I love my child. आज वो मेरे साथ नहीं है, आज वो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ है, आज वो कहीं और जा रहा है. Maybe he wants to take a decision to shift his job, he wants to go to another state, another country. If I can easily let go, if I can easily say, yes, this is good for you, go ahead. That is the practice of attachment and detachment. If you can easily let go any work, अगर आप अपने business के बारे में सोचें, it is very good. You must take care of your business like your own child. I also take care of my work like my child. But how will I understand? There is a small loss in the business and I get disrupted. My whole life gets upside down. ये छोटा सा loss क्यों हुआ, कैसे हुआ, ये नहीं हो सकता. If somebody from outside comes and tells me something about my business, that Pyali, you're not doing this correctly or you're not doing that correctly, and I get hyper, how can you say I am not doing it correctly? It is my business. I know the best of it. I am doing it correctly. This is what? Excessive attachment. If I have healthy love, and if somebody from outside comes and tells me that, Pyali, you should do this way, you should do this that way, you should not do this. If I have healthy love, I will have an open mind. I will say, अच्छा, ऐसा है क्या? चलो करके देखते हैं. एक बार let us give it a thought. Let us see, ये थोड़ा सा change करके देखते हैं, शायद बेहतर हो जाए. If somebody is telling me, giving me an advice, let me think about it. This is what I can easily give freedom. I can easily accept positives, negatives. I can easily allow somebody else to think about my object, think about my business, think about my life. Whenever I'm easily giving freedom, That means you are practicing very, very healthy attachment detachment. कई बार हम ये शब्द इस्तेमाल करते हैं मेरा. Whenever we use the term मेरा, ये मेरा है, ये मेरा बिजनेस है, ये मेरा घर है, ये मेरी गाड़ी है, ये मेरा ये है. That means you have too much of attachment. Think about it. How many times you use the word मेरा? But when you use the word ये हमारा है, many people will ask you, who is हमारा? Who's your other partner? Maybe God. Maybe the universe. I have a very strange habit of writing we. Most of the time, I mean God, of course, that we think you should do this. Many people ask me, who is this we? I say, it's me and my God. We think you should do this. It's our suggestion. I usually don't like using the word I. Usually. But ऐसा था नहीं. This was not like this before I entered into pranic healing. Before I entered into pranic healing, it was all I, me, and myself always. So it took a lot of time for me to understand that we are never alone. If we really want to walk the path of spirituality, it's a very tough path. बहुत मुश्किल रास्ता है. Spirituality आसान रास्ता नहीं है. कभी ये घना जंगल है, तो कभी ये गुफा है, तो कभी ये डेजर्ट है, तो कभी ये पहाड़ है. The path of spirituality is not an easy path. Sometimes it will be as difficult as climbing a mountain. Sometimes it is as dangerous as a forest. Sometimes it is as lonely as a desert. There is only one person who will walk with you no matter what, and that is your God, your Guru. So if you can convert the I into you, into us, you will have a lovely, lovely life. If you can convert your I, me, myself into we, us, our, you will have a brilliant, brilliant life. Much easier life. Spiritual life. So when we are discussing spiritual growth, or when we are discussing spiritual purification, purification of the soul, this is something which I really needed to share with you. That try to realize, is your biggest weakness too much of love, too much of attachment? सामने वाला आपको कुछ भी छोटा सा वर्ड भी बोलता है, आपके दिल को दर्द हो जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि एक्सेसिव अटैचमेंट है. Why should we allow anybody to easily affect us? हम बहुत खुश है, हम बहुत हैप्पी है. सामने से कोई भी एक जन जिसके साथ बहुत अटैचमेंट है, आके बस एक वर्ड बोल देता है, एक लाइन बोल देता है जो हमारे मन के खिलाफ है, and our happiness is gone. It is shattered. We are into tears and we are crying and we feel that our life has come to an end. Why? Just because we have excessive attachment with a person. Is it worth it? फिर हम अपने सोल का ध्यान कहाँ रख रहे हैं? अगर सामने से एक इंसान का एक शब्द बोलना या नहीं बोलना, my birthday, I am supposed to be happy, it's my birthday, but one friend did not wish me and I am sad. उसने मुझे क्यों विश नहीं किया? वो भूल गए मेरा बर्थडे. अब किसी को मेरा ख्याल नहीं है. Nobody wants me, nobody loves me, nobody cares me. My birthday is gone into vain just because one of my friends did not wish me. Excessive attachment. So, too much of love also causes you pain. This is also a big, big weakness of the soul. You must know where to let go. You must understand where to detach yourself. You must know where to give freedom. You must know where you should, it's like, it's not this, it's always this. So there is always freedom of people to move. See, there is no friction. People can move, easily move. But at the same time, they're connected. But this doesn't give you freedom. When you come like this doesn't give you freedom. कोई कहीं नहीं जा पा रहा है. There's too much of friction. थोड़ी देर बाद हाथों को दर्द होने लग जाएगा. ऐसे कैसे रह सकते हैं ज्यादा देर तक? Too much of friction, too much of possessiveness, over possessiveness. But if you let it be this, see, it's like music, it's like harmony. We are attached, we are detached. We are together, but we are not bound. This is a beautiful relationship. So try to have this kind of a open relationship with people. Try to have this kind of an open relationship with your friends, with your colleagues, with the people who are very close to you, spouse. So this is very important. However, I will say it's not easy. जितना easy सुनने में लगता है या जितना easy बोलने में लगता है, इतना easy ये है नहीं, हाँ? Because it takes a long time to practice this attachment and detachment. It took me almost 30 years. It took me 30 years to practice healthy detachment, healthy attachment. Because I was a very emotional person from my childhood, very emotional. So it took me, as I said, 30 years. However, now that I have practiced it, I want to share it with everyone. Because if you start practicing today, मान लीजिए आप भी मेरी तरह ही हो कि आप भी मेरी तरह अतिरिक्त अटैचमेंट के साथ रहते थे. अगर आज से भी आप शुरू करो, from today, and every day, धीरे धीरे, you can practice that. Okay, I will practice a little bit of an attachment here, a little bit of a detachment there. Then it is going to help you in your future journey. It's never too late. बोलते हैं कभी भी ज्यादा देर नहीं हुआ है, कभी नहीं से आज भला. So let us try to practice this policy of healthy attachment, healthy detachment in our relationships, so that our sufferings, our hurt and pain can reduce over the time. Okay, so we will start the forgiveness with all the people who we are excessively attached to, and because of our excessive attachment, we have harmed them, hurt them. At the same time, we will forgive those souls who have hurt us, who have harmed us, maybe with their excessive attachment, or maybe because of not showing too much of love. हमें hurt क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि हम उनसे attached थे, हम उनसे कुछ expect कर रहे थे, वो expectation को पूरा नहीं किए, हमें hurt and pain हुआ. तो उन्हें माफ कर देंगे, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं वो डिटैचमेंट प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे, हम अटैचमेंट प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे, इसलिए हर्ट एंड पेन हुआ. So we will forgive those souls, and we will ask for forgiveness from those souls whom we have hurt. Okay, and if there are any questions, we will definitely take these questions after the session. And of course, कहते हैं कि लड़कियों से उनकी उम्र नहीं पूछते हैं. वैसे मेरे हिसाब से किसी से भी उम्र नहीं पूछना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारी सोल की उम्र तो पता नहीं कितने हजारों हजारों सालों की है. Right? So you should not ask the age of the physical body also. So let's start, let's begin. We will start with our forgiveness, and then we will move on to the meditation with the prayer that may all of us learn how to practice healthy attachment and healthy detachment. Let's begin. I request all of you, please close your eyes. Be aware of your life and try to realize that one place, that one person, that one relationship, that one object with which you have excessive attachment, too much of love, the love that is making you suffer, the attachment which is causing you hurt and pain. Be aware of that one relationship, that one object. Maybe it is your pet. Maybe it is a little dog or a little cat or a little rabbit or a little something that is there in your house. Maybe it is your children, your spouse, your friends. Maybe it is your business. Maybe it is some object in your house, your jewelry, your mobile phone. Be aware what is that thing or relationship with which you are excessively attached, and try to realize, is this too much love? Is this excessive attachment a reason for your sufferings? आपको अगर जिंदगी में दर्द तकलीफ मिल रहा है, अगर आप रो रहे हैं, अगर आपको बहुत दुख है, तो क्या ये एक्सेसिव अटैचमेंट ही उसकी वजह है? अपने आप से सच बोलिए, क्या आपको बहुत ज्यादा दर्द या तकलीफ मिल रहा है सिर्फ इस वजह से कि आप अतिरिक्त प्यार करते हैं किसी से या किसी सामान से या किसी वस्तु से या किसी काम से? If yes, then it is time to let go. It is time to practice healthy attachment and healthy detachment. Be aware that you are a soul. Be aware that you, the soul, you are permanent. The body is not permanent. The day this body will die, what will happen to your relationship? What will happen to this pet? What will happen to your work? What will happen to your house? जिस दिन ये बॉडी खत्म हो जाएगी, उस दिन इस अटैचमेंट का आप क्या करेंगे? उस दिन तो आपको छोड़ के जाना होगा ना। इसलिए ये सोल परमानेंट है, ये बॉडी परमानेंट नहीं है, ये रिश्ते परमानेंट नहीं है। Be aware of you as a soul. There is only one relationship which is permanent, and that is between you and your God. Because the day the body will die, you will move towards God. And today, when you are in the body, you are still connected to God. Imagine another beautiful white light in front of you. This white light belongs to all those souls whom we have hurt with our excessive attachment. And this light belongs to all those souls who have hurt us with too much of love, not giving us freedom with their excessive attachment. Put your hands in front of your heart and gently say, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste. I, the soul, humbly salute the divinity within you. We are all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. Getting attached to any person or any object or anything is perhaps one of the biggest mistakes we make. Knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally, if you have hurt me, if you have shown excessive attachment to me, if you have taken away my freedom, if your too much love has caused me sufferings, I forgive you. I forgive each and every one of you for all the hurt and pain you have caused to me in any incarnation. If you have caused me sufferings, if your too much attachment has caused me sufferings, I forgive you. I forgive you because I realize every soul makes mistakes. I forgive you and I release you. I unconditionally forgive you. for this incarnation and for all the past incarnations. I release you all. Please release me. Please forgive me for my mistakes. Please forgive me if I have shown excessive attachment to you. Please forgive me if I have taken away your freedom. Please forgive me if my love has become like a boundary for you, if it has become like a chain for you. Please forgive me if I have not let you breathe freely in any relationship. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I, the soul, I, the child of God, I have learned my lessons. I have realized that a relationship is beautiful when it has freedom. I have realized a beautiful relationship can only grow and prosper when we let each other breathe, when we do not try to chain each other down. I have realized my mistakes. I have realized that whenever I get attached to a non-living object, I am actually making my soul suffer. I have realized my mistakes. I have realized that nothing in this world is permanent. I have realized that whenever I get too much attached to anything, I am getting attached to the physical world. I am making the journey of the soul more difficult. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. May the Divine Supreme God neutralize all our negative karma. May the Divine Supreme God bless us with His love, mercy, compassion, and forgiveness. May peace be with each one of you, and may peace be with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all negative cords, may all cords of excessive attachment to me be cut, cut, cut. Together, let us invoke the beautiful energy of the Twin Heart meditation, the love, light, and power of the Twin Heart meditation. It is going to come down into us and heal us completely. It is going to bless us with the right knowledge, right understanding about attachment and detachment. It is going to help us reduce our sufferings and become a more happy, peaceful soul. We are all super receptive, in full faith, so be it.